guys, welcome to my gamer channel. This is an update video and I'm showcasing what my new graphics card can do on my PC. The graphics card in question is the Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1070 Ti. It's a great card, you know. I've been after it for a few months, but the way I had to get hold of it, you wouldn't think to actually look in your own catalogue. That's where I got it from. You know, you look in a catalogue and you think, oh, I'll get a nice TV, I'll get a nice washing machine, but not a graphics card. So I delved deeper into what the catalogue had to offer, and there it was. But I want to tell you a little story about the way I managed to get hold of this card. Before that, two weeks ago, I inquired about another one, which is the Asus variety of the card, and I ummed and ahed about ordering it, and 2 days later I inquired again and it was out of stock. So I thought, oh, this is all to do with this mining that's going on, you know. But there were correct retail prices for the card, what you expect to, you know, to pay. This one, the first one, was the Asus one, was about £489, and it wasn't available, like I say. So I asked them to send me emails to tell me when it was back in stock, but those emails never came because it wasn't back in stock, of course. So last week I looked on my catalogue to see if there's any alternatives, and there wasn't, until I looked down at the bottom left of the screen. There was a little note saying customers also bought this card or viewed this card, this graphics card, and it was the Gigabyte version, the Gigabyte variety. And I thought, well, if I don't order this now, tomorrow it won't be in the catalogue, right? So I ordered it, and it came the next day, and I installed it, looked at a lot of YouTube videos on getting rid of an AMD card in favour of a GTX 1070 Ti, you know, or an NVIDIA card. I mean, if you got NVIDIA and you change it to AMD, it's the same process. But there's this program I downloaded called DDU, which got rid of everything to do with AMD, and then rebooted in safe mode and sorted it all out. Turned the computer off, took the card out, put the new one in. It just works perfectly, flawlessly. And these gameplays, the result, you know. So that's a bit of a story there about my new graphics card, how I got hold of it. And what I'll say to finish is, if you get a chance to get a decent graphics card that have a catalogue, be quick, because a few hours later, after I ordered my graphics card, it was out of stock, and that's only a few hours later. So basically, you know, don't fuck about, don't mess about, get it ordered if you want it, because otherwise you're paying it well over the odds in different places. Anyway, on to my future content. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of UFC 3 stand and bang gameplays. I don't know about online yet because I don't trust myself yet. I want to be really competent at playing the games until I, you know, venture online. Plus I've got all the lag problems to deal with, you know, when the internet's not the best. You see, like, I'm uploading now and I know that I can't use the internet while I'm uploading. It's fucking stupid, that, isn't it? But anyway, I've got the Yuri Boyka career mode walkthrough coming at you soon. I've filmed. I'm feeling like a bleeding director. I've made 2 episodes of Yuri Boyka's career mode. You know, the odd soundbite from Yuri himself. I've commentated, but I've also gone to the trouble of downloading beats and rap kind of acapellas, putting them together and adding little bits in between, like a bass line and whatnot, or piano sounds from my digital audio workstation FL Studio 12. And I've basically composed my own tracks to go in the background, because you know, you don't want no messing about with copyright strikes, do you? So if you can do that, why not? Even though I'm itching to see the feedback on the music anyway, because I don't want it to be too, you know, too annoying. Now, originally I bought the Xbox One X, and that was thanks to you guys who subscribed to me. I bought it with 2 games, with the Evil Within 2 and Forza 7. the main reason why I bought it was the 4K game capturing from its own DVR. I thought, well, there's no messing about there. But 24 megabytes a second for 4K gameplay. Come on, it's a lot of information there to be stored when you're recording pixels on the screen. It's got to be, you know, treble that. And I don't know if Microsoft can increase the bit rate, but that's the main reason why I bought the console. But I now play UFC 3 on it, and UFC 3 content is going to look really good. But as a game, I don't feel like I can play it as good as I could play UFC 2. There's better things about it, and there's worse things about it. You know, I've tried doing a UFC 3 video featuring Bruce Lee against a new creation, which is, remember, Roper from Enter the Dragon. Excuse me. But I've just let the computer battle out because I can't control Bruce Lee at this moment in time competently enough to make him look really good, because the game, to me, a lot of the fighting animations, the punch and kicking, is a bit messy. On the other hand, it's an improvement on the last game, you know. But it's 60 FPS, which is really a good thing for me, because I've always preferred 60 FPS, you know, in terms of gameplays. Even though these 4K gameplays you're seeing, some of them are not on 60 FPS. But Alien Isolation, this one you saw at the beginning of this video, is all fully modded up with a program called Alias Isolation. And what that does is sorts out all the anti-aliasing and absolutely 100% improves it, and that's why it looks as good as what you've just seen. It's a fantastic program. It's free to download, plus it comes with cinematic tools which you can try, where you can go into locked rooms and things like that. You know, as long as you can see behind the door, or there's a window you can see what's behind it, you can just levitate into there if you want to. But anyway, thank you for watching my gameplays and my channel, and roll on 10,000 subscribers. I can't wait for that one. That's the first major milestone. And you know, I remember back in the day, 2012 I started, I had 8 subscribers for about a year. But it just goes to show that, you know, when you're building a channel and you want to eventually monetize your videos, it is possible. You can go for years without making any money. I know it's harder these days with 4,000 watch hours required, and in a year, and 1,000 subs, you know, basically on your channel. You know, what's been happening with me, and I can understand YouTube doing it in some way, is that especially my Yuri Boyka and Bruce Lee videos, they've been downloaded by dodgy customers, you know, shall we say, and re-uploaded without telling you. And then there's one guy, I put a message on his video, because there's a guy called Xchino, that's how I pronounce his name. He's another guy who he did a video, Yuri Boyka Bruce Lee, the sequel, and he's got over 3.5 million views for it. But every fucker's bloody downloading it, re-uploading it and claiming it's theirs, you know. And one in particular, Spanish I think it was, he's going on with himself over the top of his video as though it's Chino's video as though it's his, you know. And my blood was boiling. I thought, you cheeky bastard, he must have spent hours editing that and whatnot. And that's the kind of things that are going on, so I can understand YouTube, you know, YouTube doing it. Some guy, I put a copyright strike on his channel because he did it to me, but he begged and pleaded with me to take it off, so I did. But that's only a one-off. And then he asked me, could he carry on? I thought, no, fuck off. No, I'm not being funny, I shouldn't say that. But no, I'm not starting that. I took the copyright strike off, that's enough. Anyway, just don't do it, because when you're searching for a YouTube video featuring a certain subject, for say like 2 fighters like Bruce Lee, Yuri Boyka, don't matter how you dress it up, especially mine with the sound effects. If you download that, you'd have to for it to stand any chance of me not noticing, you'd have to dull all the sound and just put your own sound on the back of it, on top of it, or your commentary. But it's not just that, the whole presentation of it, every move, if you watch it round for round, you have one side of your screen showing your video and one side of the screen showing the re-uploaded video, and you notice every animation, kick and punch, all in perfect sync with each other. You know that they've basically downloaded your video. So what I'm saying is, if you plan on downloading someone else's work, it's quite obvious that you've done it, and it's very, very easy to spot. It's very, very easy to find these videos that have been re-uploaded. Anyway, I don't want to go on too much about that. I've said all I need to say about that one. But thank you all you guys for subscribing to my channel. This update video is featuring 4K gameplay from a brand new graphics card, which is working in conjunction with an i5 processor. It's 4590K, 3.3 gigahertz, 8 gigabytes of RAM. I need more RAM, especially when I'm using Sony Vegas, and 600 watts power supply. Did I say that? Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the Yuri Biker campaign walkthrough in his own career.